What's up, guys? My name's Noah. I make music as Haterade here for Sonic Academy. Today we are going to be making some lo-fi chords. If you're a beginner, if you're just starting out and you want to make some lo-fi but you're having trouble writing chords, today's video is for you. Before we get into that, I want to tell you guys about sonicacademy.com. We have over 1,300 hours of course material on almost any genre you could think of, from world-class instructors. Go over there, check it out. There's tons of material over there for you. So to start out, we have an E piano. It sounds like this. There are a lot of different ways that you can get that lo-fi sound, but I like using the E piano, and it comes default with Ableton. So we're gonna start out. I have a drum loop here. This is what it sounds like. And we're gonna build a chord progression around this drum loop. So let's start out by creating a MIDI clip. I'm gonna highlight this section. I'm gonna hit Shift-Control-M, and that will create a MIDI clip. And we are gonna be writing this chord progression in A minor. And the reason why we're picking A minor is because it's really easy to remember where all the notes are. All the notes are just the white keys. And you can see here they're all highlighted in green right now because that's the color of our MIDI clip. And that's because I turned the scale function on within Ableton. But if you guys don't have that, if you're in another DAW, you could just remember that using the white keys will keep you within that scale of A minor. So let's start out by talking about what a chord is. A chord, specifically a triad, is composed of three elements: the root, the third, and the fifth. Now, the root note is what dictates what chord that is. If we're writing an A minor chord, the root should be A. If we're writing a C major chord, the root would be C. Now, the third is what dictates whether it's a major, a minor, or a sus chord. We're not going to be talking about sus chords today because it's a little bit more advanced. We're going to stick with just major and minor chords. Those are really easy to figure out. And the fifth is something that almost every chord has, and that is the fifth interval up from the root. Now, if you don't know what interval means and that feels like gibberish to you, that's all right. I'm going to explain it in simpler terms that really take music theory out of the equation and just rely on us counting semitones and note spacing. So let's start out with our first chord, which is going to be A minor. I'm going to draw in the root note here, just like that. And then I'm going to copy and paste Command-C, Command-V, and I'm going to move the third up 3 semitones. 1, 2, and 3. Just like that. And then we're going to do the same thing again to go up a fifth, except we're not going up 3 semitones here. We're going to go up 7. We're going to go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just like that. And this is our A minor chord. Sounds pretty good, right? Let's try it again with the F chord. Let's go with our F. And then we're going to bring it up 3. 1, 2, 3. But hang on, this is a black note. We need to make sure that we're using all white keys, right? Because we're writing in A minor. And the reason why it doesn't work here is because this is an F major chord and not an F minor chord. There can be major and minor chords in an A minor scale. So let's bring it back, and we're going to go up 4 this time to make a F major chord. We're going to go up 1, 2, 3, 4, just like that. Then we're going to do the same thing down here and go up 7 again for the fifth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now we have an F major chord. Now let's draw in an E minor chord. We're going to start with E. You guys know the drill by now. It's a minor chord, so we need to go up 3. We go up 1, 2, 3, just like that. And then we're going to go up a fifth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, just like that. And then we are going to finish out with an F major chord again. So let's start with an F. Remember, it's a major chord, so we're going to go up 4 semitones instead of 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. And again, I'm just hitting Command-C, Command-V, or Control-C, Control-V if you're on a PC. Go up 7 again, just like that. Now we have our chord progression. Sounds pretty good. But we want to make this a little bit more lo-fi, a little bit more jazzy, right? And how do we make chords feel more jazzy? Well, we can do it by doing one simple thing to each chord, and that's adding a seventh. Now, we don't want to get too complicated here. Remember, this is, if you guys are beginners just learning about music theory, this is a really easy way to remember what a seventh is in your chord. So we're going to find the root note, and the root notes are right down here. There. A, F, E, F. Just like our chord progression, which is A minor, F major, E minor, F major. So we need to go down one step from our root. And that's not one semitone, that's just down to the next note in the scale, which you can see right here is down at G. Another good way to remember this too is if it's a minor chord, like this is an A minor, we go 2 steps down from the root. Command C, Command V, 1, 2, just like that. And that creates a seventh in our chord. For major chords, it's just one note down. So right here, we're at an F major chord here, so we just need to Command C, Command V, and bring it down 1 to E. Now, E minor, it's a minor chord, so we need to bring it down 2 semitones. Command C, Command V, down 1, 2, just like that. And then just like we did on the F major chord, Command C, Command V, bring it down, just like that. Now we have sevenths on every single one of our chords, but we're not finished here. We want to invert these so they are at the top of our chord. And the way that we could do that is shifting them up 1 octave. So if we highlight this one, and I'm going to highlight all of them. I'm going to hold shift and I'm going to click all 4 of these notes, just like that. Now, while holding shift, I'm going to press up on my keyboard and move them up 1 octave. You see they're still the same notes, G, E, D, and E, but now they're at the top of the chord. And what this is going to do is now it's going to give us that jazzy feel that we were looking for earlier. So before, this is what it sounded like. And then after adding the sevenths, it sounds like this. Sounds awesome. We're getting that lo-fi sound now. And that's about it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy the video, be sure to hit like on the video and subscribe to the channel. And be sure to check out sonicacademy.com for more tutorials and courses. Thanks for watching, guys.
Thanks everyone for watching. We really appreciate all the support from you guys. If you love this video, then smash a like. And if you want to be notified about new videos, hit the subscribe and notification buttons. Peace!